Hello. How's it going? Welcome to Mindfully Crocheted. I am just hanging out. I just got finished kind of listening in to the end of Laura's crochet talk and decided I would do a little pop-up live. So anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well. It is a fine Sunday evening, about 7 o'clock here on the Pacific West Coast. And I am just going to start us out with a little mindfulness quote. Hello, Samantha. And hello, Bus Stop. Just doing a quick pop-up live, or just kind of came on for a little bit to chit chat. Hope you all are doing well. Let's see if, there we go. Zipped up inside a sleeping bag right now. Okay. All right. So the mindfulness quote is, celebrate the art of crochet, for it holds the power to bring joy, warmth, and inspiration to both the creator and the recipient. I am doing great tonight, Samantha. What about you? Hi, Judith. How's it going? Hey, Sandrine. Hey, girl. Hey. Hello, sunflowers. Hello, Angel Renee. So good to see you. Sending you love. Angel Renee says, hey, Trini. And Samantha's mindfulness quote is, pause, breathe, and observe the sensations in your body and mind. Yeah, I love that. Pause and breathe. I am glad you're doing good. It is. I know. I love the positivity, right? The mindfulness quotes, they just keep coming. So if you would like your own mindfulness quote, please feel free to type yogi, Y-O-G-I, in the chat. Hello, sweet Regina. How are you? Just to give you an update, I did mail out your little surprise. Not so much a surprise, but anyway, so I did mail that Friday. So hopefully you'll have it by Monday, Tuesday-ish. Well, probably, I don't know about Monday, but Tuesday, Wednesday, you'll let me know. Okay, and Samantha says, hi, Regina. And Sandrine says, hey, Angel Renee, hey. Everybody's saying hello. You were going to do a pop-up, but you changed your mind? Oh, no. I know. I was kind of like not feeling hungry. I was going to go eat, and then I went downstairs and chatted with my husband, and he's like, I think I'm just going to have a turkey sandwich. And I was like, I already had a sandwich today. And I guess I don't really feel really hungry because it's so hot today. Let's see. I'm going to type in the weather for my area to see what it is right now. I think we were only in the upper 90s, so not as hot as we could have been. But anyway, let's see what the current temp is. Sandrine says, hey, Regina, hey. And Sunflowers is going to get a mindfulness quote. Regina says, hello to Angel Renee. And celebrate the art of crochet, for it holds the power to bring joy, warmth, and inspiration to both creator and recipient. Okay, yeah, some of my mindfulness quotes are crochet related and some are not. So anyway, hope you like that. Oh, I'm glad you're excited. Anyway, it's just a little something, but I hope you enjoy it. Hey, Zach. How's it going? You done with work? I hope so. It's 10 o'clock your time, right? It's only 7:15 here. Today I've been dealing with some sinus pressure on my right side, and every time my teeth come together back there, oh, it hurts. Allergies, I tell you, they start to really affect my sinus passages and cause a lot of pain. I don't know if any of you have that same situation, but anyway, let's see. What helps me stay mindful? I gotta just try to have like a mindful state of mind, if you will. It's kind of how I go through life, is to just be aware and have, to use a big fancy term like metacognition, to be aware of thinking and to try to stay positive and mindful. And I have a lot of little, things related to mindfulness that I keep around me, and try to be around like-minded people. And yeah, that's basically the simple answer. In general, like my whole life, I've been what I would call a type B personality, where I just am kind of go with the flow and treat people with kindness and try to be aware of what other people might be feeling. And that's just kind of me. So, all right, let's see. All right, the weather conditions for Wilsonville, which is where I'm located: sunny with a temperature of 95. Yep, the wind is blowing at 13 miles per hour and the current humidity is 26%. So we are expecting, we were supposed to get above 100 today, but I think we only got to 98. I'm going to check out what my weather app said. Oh, on here it says like 92. So Nightbot may be a little off in the temperature. And yep, there was a high of 98. So we didn't quite make it above 100 like we thought. And let's see, tomorrow is forecasting for 105. So lovely. I don't know if we're going to get down, I don't know what we're going to start tomorrow with, but anyway. Zach says hello to Angel Renee and Regina and to Sandrine. And Angel Renee says we're getting the kids' stuff ready for tomorrow. Uniforms, backpacks, Monday, school day. Yeah. 10 days before back to school or back to work anyway. School won't start until like the following week, but I think I'm back to work on the 23rd. All right, let's see Regina's weather for Glenwood. Clear with a temperature of 82. The wind is blowing from the north-northwest. No wind, just says 0 miles per hour. Current humidity, 80%. Yeah. All right, and we've got Angel Renee. She's at 99. Well, it looks like your evening is starting to cool off a little bit in the Phoenix area. Wind of 18 miles per hour. Also a bit windy and very low humidity, 22%. Yeah, there are people that have been in school for like a couple of weeks already. I guess they get out like at the end of April, May. And I know a lot of colleges start in August. The college that my daughter used to go to, it started mid-April. And so they're getting ready to start. She used to go to Northern Arizona in Flagstaff, and now she's going to school back in Oregon. And they don't start until late September. So now the elementary school where I work, we're starting before Labor Day, but just like a few days before Labor Day weekend. And Zach says that he is off until Tuesday at 3. Yeah, so I took the Kirkland brand of Zyrtec D, which is, you have to get that like from the pharmacy. They don't, and they kind of regulate selling it because it has Sudafed in it. And so I took one of those this morning, and it kind of helped, but kind of didn't. And then I took some Vicks Sinex, or no, yeah, Sinex by Vicks. And those are like liquid caps. I think it helped the pain a little bit, but now I'm kind of hearing myself as a little bit nasally. But I do like Zyrtec. Like, that is my allergy medicine of choice. It'll be nice to have a day off, right? And Zach says, tomorrow's plans are to buy a laptop charger, to do some laundry, and get a haircut. Excellent. Yeah. Hola, Maritza. Hello. Hey, Drunken Chef. Thank you for tapping in to show support. I really do appreciate that. Hey, Joy. Nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the thumbs, and thank you to anybody else who leaves me a thumb. I appreciate it. If you think anyone else might be looking for, a few minutes to just hang out and chit chat. Oh, you can call me Mara. My name is Mara, or you can call me Mindfully, but Mara MC, that would be fine. But yeah, if there's anybody else you think might want to hang out, feel free to share this out. Okay, let's see. The weather conditions for Drunken Chef are partly cloudy with a temperature of 98. Yep, still pretty warm in Mesa. And the wind is blowing at 11 miles per hour. Current humidity, 20%. Yeah. Drunken Chef's kid or kids is back in school too, right? Okay, and Maritza's weather is fair with a temperature of 72. Now that's my number. I like that number. The wind is blowing at 5 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 73%. Right, normal Arkansas soup mixture. Yeah, where you've got that humidity and the heat. Oh, you walk outside and you're like, oh, sticky. I wore like a really thin or, really lightweight cotton top today, and that has been nice. And I have an air conditioning vent right at my feet, so I'm just chilling here, and I've got a room air conditioner going over there. So we're keeping the room at 72-ish, 73. All right, so let's see. Welcome back. Okay, the weather for Bloomingdale, we've got 70 degrees. Wind is blowing from the east-northeast at 6 miles an hour. So some light winds and some high humidity there. Yeah, 88%. Hey, Michi, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Just kind of hanging out. Regina says they haven't started here yet, but they may start tomorrow. You're not sure. Okay, yeah. So school is going back in many places right now. I couldn't tell you all the places, but parents are singing and dancing. And I'm kind of like a kid again because I work at a school. So I'm like, okay, I'm ready to see the kids. I'm ready to, ready for kind of getting back into a routine. But it has been nice to just kind of be off this summer. This week, I'm going to be starting some tutoring and kind of easing myself back into the school thing. And then we've got like our kind of staff trainings and orientations and stuff before the kids come back. So my schedule is going to be kind of changing. You'll probably see me in the YouTube streets more in the afternoons and evenings and on the weekends, and I won't be around as much during my work day. I just work half time as an instructional assistant, but anyway, I won't be around as much in the mornings as I have been over the summer. And so what do people have going on aside from getting ready for their work week or school weeks to start tomorrow? And yes, and she is here. Don't forget to pick up Angel Renee. Zach says hi to Michi. My Oliver started in July and Juju just started last week. Steam shower, that might help. Yeah, I know. I don't necessarily turn on the shower and get it kind of hot. And are you saying steam shower like for my sinuses? Because you heard me talking about that, or something else? Let me know. But yeah. This happens to me now like 3 times a year, probably. Like usually in October, I start having some allergy issues, and then maybe again like in January. And now today, this has really gotten going. Yes, and Dawn is just hitting that 500 family member mark. So please, if you don't already have her, go check her out. And Maritza is saying hello. I take the liquid Kid Zyrtec. My system absorbs and uses it quicker. Yeah, maybe I need to get some liquid kind. I really like the Tylenol sinus. That one takes away the pain, and it seems to like reduce the pressure in my sinus passage, and it's just like right there. Do you know what I'm talking about? Anyone? Michi says, "Hola, Maritza." Let me catch up a little bit. Angel Renee says hello to Joy. Michi says hello to everyone in the chat. Samantha says, I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I will be at Hobie Bingo tomorrow morning, right? Dawn will be hosting Hobie Bingo on her channel starting at 7 a.m. Pacific time. So make sure to join in for that. And Joy says hello to Maritza and Angel. Everybody saying hello to everybody. And hello, Polly wants a crafter. Joy says hello to Polly. And hey, thanks for checking in. Nice to see you. I took Claritin for years, then switched to Zyrtec, and would get 30 pills for 88 cents at Walmart. Wow, I bet you can't get that now. Oh, I don't know. I buy the kind that has Sudafed in it, and you have to get it from the pharmacy and show your ID. You can only buy a certain amount, But anyway, I like it. Nice to meet you, Christina. Thank you. Yeah, I always had a hard time with my name growing up because people never knew and they always mispronounced it. And it's okay. I get it. It's not a common name. It essentially means Mary. And it's a biblical name from the book of Ruth and means like bitter water. So, but in some cultures, it means esteemed woman. And that's the definition I like. And Samantha says hi to David. Thank you. Thank you for hitting that thumb. I appreciate it. Yeah, probably not 88 cents anymore. And I'm not sure if she's asking me or who, but I am in Oregon, not too far from Portland. You have a blessed day too, David. We will catch you on your next live or video. Oh, and David, if you are still here, feel free to type in the word mindful. Let me just make sure it is activated. You can type in the word mindful, MINDFUL, and Nightbot will drop your channel. Let me just check real quick. Oh, wait a second. Nope, don't type it yet. Sorry if you already did. But I had it deactivated for the West Coast Wednesdays, but it is active now, so you should be able to type mindful. Sorry about that. I haven't gone live since Wednesday night, and on Wednesdays, we have a different code to use for drop-in channels. But anyway, feel free to do that. And let me see here. All right, I'll just put this up for a second. You can type yogi for a mindfulness quote. Okay, let's see. Hi, Carrie. Did I come on early enough for you? I just kind of popped on. I was just feeling like chit-chatting. Thought it would be nice. Samantha says hi to Carrie, and Joy says hi to Carrie. And Michi says, visit our friend. She's in need of watch hours. And that is Samantha's link. And Carrie says hi to Samantha. There we go. Samantha typed in mindful. And there's her link right there for you. And Stacy May, Catitude. There is her link for you. Feel free to click on these links and go over and check them out and see if their channel might be something that you would enjoy. And if so, then maybe become part of their family. Here in the Yarny world, we like to say, throw a little yarn in their window or leave a little yarn at their door. You know, pull up into their driveway and gently toss a little bit of yarn to show them some support. And I do appreciate if you are not a member of my family here, that maybe you would also click on that button and notification bell. And so that you can see, I did just put out a short video today unboxing my full spectrum yarn. Isn't it so delicious? Yes. It's a very pretty colorway called Summer Vibing. That is by Thriss and Stitches, and you can go check her out. And Michi says she sent you some flowers, which is another way of saying we toss some yarn at your door. And Christina says, pause, breathe, and observe the sensations in your body and mind. Now, sometimes Nightbot likes to repeat, and that one may have already come up, but you never know. We'll see. You can also type in joke if you would like to get a little dad joke from Nightbot. Let's see. I'll even type in joke here and see what Nightbot comes up with. Carrie says hi to Michi, and Michi says hi, Carrie. And hello, Aisha. Thanks for popping in. Samantha says hello. Regina's making something to eat and we'll be listening. Oh, excellent. Oh, you'll have to share with us what you're going to have. I might be starting to feel hungry. I don't know, but I think this heat took away my appetite today. I snacked a little bit on some of these earlier today when I was editing my video. They're Quaker rice cakes in the caramel flavor. They were hurting because anything crunchy right now, pardon the crinkling of the wrapper, anything too chewy or too crunchy seems to hurt my sinus right now. So, and it seems like soup would be good, but I don't want to eat anything hot. I don't feel like cooking mashed potatoes. And I don't feel like going out to get anything. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just eat tomorrow. Samantha says, good night. Good night. Okay, here is my joke. Pie is $2.50 in Jamaica and $3 in the Bahamas. These are the pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh my gosh, that's a new one to me, but wah, wah. Oh, goodness. Aisha says hi to Samantha, and Pam, hi, welcome in. How are you doing? After I was over at Laura's Yarn Talk, listening to the end of Laura and Colleen doing a live, I just decided to do a little pop-up live myself. So here I am. Okay, we are about to get ready for bed, and the hubby just asked me to cook something. He's so funny. Yeah. I know. Well, it's like 10:36 on the east. And so, yeah, I know. We'll see. Depending on, when I end my live, then I don't know. It'll probably be 8 or after my time, and that's not too late, but I do want to get to bed early because I want to get up for the whole Hobie Bingo tomorrow. Joy says hi to Pam, and Angel Renee says hi to Pam, and Carrie says hi to Pam. Everybody is showing Pam some love. Angel Renee says hello to Carrie, and Carrie says hi back. Angel Renee says, hello to everyone I missed. Got the kids in the bath. All right. That's good. That's good. One more step in the let's get ready for bed, wind down process, I assume. And Pam is returning the hellos. I'm just a couple minutes behind here. More hellos, more hellos. More hellos. Hey, Kibia, welcome in. Nice to see you. For those of you just coming in, I sure would appreciate it if you would leave me one of these. And if you are not already part of the Mindfully Crocheted family, I would love that as well. Okay. Pam says hi to Kibia. And so does Joy. So I'll be working when the bingo is happening. Didn't they used to play it on Sundays? I don't know. Ever since, when I first started kind of playing or watching, I think that was March-ish. And it's been on Mondays. And I'm usually working too. So this past year, I started at 8:30, and so Hobie Bingo started at 8 o'clock my time, and I would be like in my car getting ready to go. Well, not quite. I'd be getting ready to leave for work, and I would get the Hobie Bingo up so that even though I couldn't pay attention, I just turned the volume down and kind of have it going. But yeah, and then I would kind of miss most of it. I'm not sure if I got to play the second cards or not, but I did get my points, my 25 points. Okay. And Kivia says, yes, it used to be on Sundays. That's cool. Yeah, I agree. I wish it was kind of outside of work hours, but I imagine that's just kind of how it has to be because, they need to work Monday through Friday too, maybe. Yeah. In every loop, find a moment of mindfulness and joy, right? So that is Pam's mindfulness quote. And in every, I'm assuming, crochet loop, right? Every crochet loop, find a moment of mindfulness and joy. Wow, I think I'm caught up with the chat. Excellent. So aside from getting ready for your work weeks, is anybody working on some crochet? There is Angel Renee's link again. Please go pick her up. I finally finished my, and I don't know where I put it. I think I put it, it's over on the shelf behind me, but I'll go get it. Just 1 second. I will be right back. I'm a goofball. It was like right there on the bed behind me. Oh my goodness. Well, anyway, for a couple weeks, I've been working on Ursula Wood OM Granny Squares Count My Blessings shawl, and I finished it last night on Dawn Yarndall's live. It took me like 5 hours to do the last row. That's a long time. I put a lot of hours into this, but anyway, fortunately, it's cool enough in the room. I'm going to go ahead and show you. It's a nice ample size shawl. And let's see. Let's try it on this way. I'll hold it all the way up in just a sec. Here, and let me also get rid of my banner, or my banner. Okay. Let's see. Okay. That way I don't lose my place. Okay. Zach says, the love and marriage theme song from Married with Children is in my head. Oh, I'm sorry about that. When you get little earworm and you can't get it out of your head. I am crocheting a filet baby blanket. Oh, I love filet crochet. I do. Maybe that's something I need to do. And Carrie says that she's working on the Persian tiles rose garden. Yeah, your project is gorgeous. And there is Dawn's link. Pam says, you didn't have to share that, LOL. Now I'm hearing it too. Okay, well, sorry, Pam. Maybe we need to get Mama G Gear in here and have her do her little Mary Maxim mystery bags. All right. Anyway, so I'm going to try it this way. Let's see. Woo, this is ample, isn't it? Yeah. Well, I'm not going to put it on that way. I'm making a mess. And my yarn ball winder is right here, and it's trying to cause problems with hooking my shawl. All right. So anyway, I used Lion Brand Mandala Ombre in the colorway Harmony, and I used about 2 1/3 cakes of it. It's a 4-weight, and Ursula's pattern does call for a 2-weight yarn, and but it just meant that it came out bigger. But anyway, it's super pretty, and this is what the shawl looks like. Right now, you can go and check out Ursula's patterns. I believe this is now a free Ravelry download. And let me show you the border row. It was a little complicated to figure it out, but they're little puffs. Anyway, I think it came out pretty nice. And the Harmony colorway it's lovely. I liked it. So that over there. Certainly a labor of love, and something I do is count my blessings for sure. It did make me mindful of the blessings in my life. All right, let's see. Zach says hi to Aisha. And Joy says, it could be worse, Zach. It could be Barney or something, right? Zach says, you're welcome, Pam. Aisha says hi to Zach. Angel Renee says, I am making a 3-ball Bernat blanket granny square baby toddler throw with that yarn I was gifted by my friend. Oh, nice. Nice. I like it. I know, granny square. Yeah, I know. Some kind of blanket turned shrug may be soon on my my hook. Kivia says, I'm hearing it now too. Looks beautiful, Mara. Ursula has great patterns and you work them up pretty fast. Oh, well, yeah, I think it could have gone a little bit faster, but I had some other stuff going on. So anyway, hey, friend Michelle, welcome in. I know you've probably been here for a few minutes, but just getting to your message. Sandrine says, I'm working on this mosaic blanket in between dizzy spells. All right, well, you just stay in that bed and take it easy. What was your temperature today? Did you have a hot day? And I know she is making for those of you that don't know, Sandrine is making it's like a queen size mosaic blanket in the Roll Tide roll theme. Anyway, it's gorgeous, gorgeous work. My mosaic friends, Carrie and Jane and Robin and all of you, I know I'm missing some, and especially, yeah, Sandrine, and you all are just really amaze me with your work on mosaic. Yeah, it's very inspirational. Pam says hi to Bryn and Dreamy, and Joy says hi to Bryn. Kivia says hi. So more hellos. Thanks, Pam. Yeah, I mean, wow, like it's pretty basic, other than that last border row with the puff stitches. It's double crochets, chains, single crochets. It's a fairly easy pattern. Once you figure out your puff stitch, it goes pretty fast. Yeah. The bigger it got, though, the longer each row took. I know it's like obvious, but yeah. Okay, and there is Maritza's link. I highly recommend that if you think you have someone, feel free to click on their link and double check. YouTube will sometimes remove our friends if we haven't really interacted. So maybe go and save a video or click like on a video and make sure that, when you're clicking on their link and tossing yarn their way, that will stick for them. And Bren is saying her hellos. Okay, here we go. Regina said she made tostadas her favorite. Yeah, if I could do crunchy right now on this with my sinus pain and pressure, I would. A tostada sounds really good. And Bren says hello to Joy. Kivia says hi to Maritza. Stacy May says, pretty shawl. I must take leave for the night. Time for sleep for me. Good night. Thanks for coming in. Yes, Sandrine's blanket is incredible. Yeah. No doubt. Nietzsche says good night to Stacy. And Carrie is getting her weather. Huh. Did it pop up for you? Oh, yes, it did. It's just a little ways down. I'll get to that in a minute. Everybody's saying good night to Stacy and hello to Bren and hello to Carrie and hello to Regina. All the hellos. And Pam says, my kids are here, so I'll be lurking. Okay, we'll see you. We'll look for you through the bushes. Carrie says hello to Bren. Hello, Michelle, the crocheting dog mom. Hello. Granny D, hello. Thanks for coming in. I just decided to kind of pop up. The hellos to Granny D. All right, and so here is Carrie's weather for North Bonneville. Sunny with a temperature of 92 still. The wind is blowing at 1 mile an hour and the current humidity is 31%. It was a hot day. I know I can't fully complain because we don't have the humidity that some people have with that kind of heat, but 98 is just, it's too hot. Like, went to church at 8 o'clock this morning, and then I came home right around 10-ish, a little bit after 10, and I've just stayed inside ever since. Oh, opened the door one time to let the dog out, and I was like, oh, closed the door, and oh my goodness. Yeah, I haven't. And then she came back in, we closed the door, and we locked the door, and oh, I don't think I'm going to go out for a couple of days, although I do have to go out tomorrow to do tutoring in the afternoon. That's going to be at the hottest point of the day, so I hope their air conditioning is working. All right, Carrie says hi to Granny D, and Granny D says howdy do all. Okay. Yes. Okay, my friend since childhood passed away from complications to alcohol addiction today, liver failure. Oh, right. Bren, you mentioned this morning that you were waiting for a date. Did you make it over to the hospital in time? I am so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry. Alcoholism, it is so hard, and I'm sorry that you're experiencing that. Yeah. Michi, Carrie, Joy, and all, says Granny D. And Joy says, sorry, Bren. Yeah. Sandrine says, hey, Granny, hey. And she's thanking us for compliments on her gorgeous mosaic blanket. It is awful, Regina, no doubt. Yeah, I'm going to be hot tomorrow. At least, you know, we only get that kind of temperature for like a week or something, and then it should cool back down into the 80s, hopefully, for the rest of summer. Yes, we're sending up our prayers for your friend and for you and for all that may be experiencing that loss. Yeah, Bren, you know, it's you know, regardless of someone's age, when we lose someone that's close to us, that it can be, you know, we can go through all the emotions, like, you know, the traditional like denial, like no, that can't be happening, and then, you know, we might be upset and just both at the world or at that person or whatever. It's like, how you know, just all the emotions and, you know, we're wrapping you up in a loving hug and sending prayers out for you. Yeah, prayers. Hello, how you doing, Shantirement? Thanks for being here. And Kivia typed in mindful, and so there is Nightbot dropping her link. Feel free to go and check her out. And Regina saying hi to Granny D. And Maritza. Everybody saying hello, hello. Sandrine says it's 10 here and it's still in the 90s. Yeah. Yep. We're coming up on 8. We're still in the 90s. And people are saying hello, hello. And there we go. Hello, Nisi. Welcome in. Nightbot is thanking you for being here. And there's a hello from Joy to Nisi. Yes, let's see. I just want to take a second to see if I can find something. Okay. So I'm just going to take a moment just to read a little bit of words here for Bren Michelle's friend, and feel free, Bren Michelle, to tell us the name of your friend as well. But grant us the strength to honor your memory by living lives filled with compassion, kindness, and forgiveness. Help us cherish the bonds we have had with one another, knowing that life is fragile and fleeting. And though we grieve the loss of your friend's physical presence, we hold on to the memory. You can hold on to the memories of any adventures, laughter, or shared dreams. May these memories be a beacon of light in our darkest hours, reminding us of the beauty and significance of time spent together. And in the time of sorrow, and in this time of sorrow, we seek solace and healing. May your spirit guide us through the pain, offering us solace, comfort, and the resilience to carry on. May we find solace in knowing that your journey continues and that one day we shall be reunited. In loving memory of your friend, we offer this prayer. Amen. Well, I hope, Bren Michelle, or anyone that needs it, that helps you in this time. And anybody else wants to offer up any words, feel free to do so. Okay. Michi says hello. Everybody saying hello to Nisi. Let me make sure I didn't miss. Okay, anything? Okay, then Nisi says, I placed an order with Hobby Lobby. Yarn is 30% off. Plus, if you order $50, you get free shipping. So I got the yarn I need for my father-in-law's extra large Afghan throw. Oh, nice. Nice. And friend Michelle says that her name was Shannon. So all of our prayers went up for Shannon. Nisi continues and says that his 3 favorite colors are red, orange, and yellow. So with the help from Wicked Granny, I've decided to use the Granny Spike Stitch. There we go. And Nisi says, my father-in-law is retired forest firefighter, so I thought it would look like flames. Hopefully it looks good. LOL. The 3 colors are very strong and bright. Yes, I love those colors together, like red, orange, and yellow. It's, to me, I also think of like a sunset or a sunrise. And Nisi says hello, and that she is sorry for your loss, Bren. And Michi says, I bet it'll be gorgeous. Yes, I bet it will. And she is sending Bren a virtual hug. And Granny D says, hello to Nisi. And Carrie says, hi. Bren, we are all very sorry for your loss, and not to dwell on that, because maybe sometimes you need a little bit of a distraction, but you're welcome. It is my pleasure. Okay, so hellos. And Shantirement says hello. All right, let's see. I think we need a joke now. Let's see what Nightbot comes up with. Let's do a joke. It might take a sec. Okay, here we go. I couldn't figure out how the seatbelt worked. Then it just clicked. All right. Oh my goodness. Good night, Carrie. Love you. We'll see you tomorrow. And Joy says good night. Okay, Joy is requesting a joke. I think everybody should request at least one joke. let's fill this with some laughs now that we had a bit of a heavy moment. So let's have some laughter too. Hopefully Nightbot comes up with something, not too bad. Where do you learn to make banana splits? At Sunday school. Yep, that one I've heard before. At Sunday school. Very funny. Okay. Hey, Susan, how you doing? You just got home from your daughter's. Nice. All right, here we go. And Nightbot's thanking you for being here, Susan. Every machine in the coin factory broke down all of a sudden without explanation. It just doesn't make any sense. Every machine in the coin factory. Ay, ay, ay. Nightbot, come on. Here we go. Where do you take someone who's been injured in a peekaboo accident? To the ICU. My goodness. That's a cute one. I might have to tell that to the kindergartner. Well, they won't understand what ICU is. So maybe not the kindergartners. Never mind. All right. And Susan says, hello to everyone in the chat. And here is one for you. What's orange and sounds like a parrot? A carrot. Wah, wah. That one's really bad. Here's Susan's joke. Did you know crocodiles could grow up to 15 feet? But most just have 4. All right, that one made me laugh out loud. Did anybody else laugh out loud? Oh, gosh. Is there different IQ levels of Nightbot? I don't know. That's cute. That's true. I don't know. It's a good one. Oh my goodness. Well, you could also get a cat fact or a dog fact by typing in, let's see. Well, let's type in dog facts. We are going to take our minds off of some sadness and try to come up with something else. All right. I don't know if I have to type dog. I haven't typed it in so long. I don't know if I type dog fact or dog facts. Oh, here we go. It was right. Dog facts. Flyball, a dog sport consisting of relays, hurdles, and ball retrieving, was developed in the late 60s, and the first tournament was held in 1983. Wow. Interesting. Here we go. Regina is getting a cat fact. The lightest cat on record is a blue point Himalayan called Tinker Toy, who weighed 1 pound, 6 ounces. Tinker Toy was 2.75 inches tall and 7.5 inches long. Oh my goodness, teeny, teeny, tiny. Even a small cat would still not work out in our house due to allergies. My husband and my daughter are both allergic, so no kitties for us. Just one hypoallergenic dog. Hey, Robin, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. I had fun hanging out with you today in your workspace. Yeah. Yes, great name for the wee kitty. Tinker Toy. That's so cute. And everybody's saying hello. Yeah, the name was too big for the kitty, right? Everyone's saying hello. Oh, Sandrine, I didn't know that you're allergic to cats too. I'd love to have a teeny one like that. Yeah, except, like you could just step on it like that. That's so small. I don't even have anything really for comparison except a tape measure. I mean, it is 2.75 inches. That's like that. Not even as, it basically would just fit right there in the palm of your hand. Very tiny, very tiny. Oh my goodness. You got a lot of stuff cleaned. Yay, that's so great. We have been doing a little bit of cleaning and rearranging as well. We just got a new couch from Costco, and we decided we would clean the carpets because, our dog. I try to give her a bath a couple times a week because she has a skin condition, but she's a dog. And so she lays on the carpet, and if she's dirty, it just makes the carpet dirty as well. So we had to shampoo the carpet and then have the fans on it all night. And then we got to put the new couch into place today, and it is super comfortable. Yep. Super comfortable. We're going to be napping on the couch. I probably won't be spending very much time in YouTube because I'll just be napping on the new couch. Oh, goodness. Yeah. And as I was saying at the beginning, like in about a week and a half, I'm going to be back to work. So I won't be able to be hanging out in the mornings as much on YouTube as I have been. So you'll mostly see me in the afternoons and the evenings and the weekends. Okay, more hellos and more hellos. Let's see. Yes, everybody's saying hello. Oh, yeah, that's right. There we go. They probably called it Tink. Probably because, like Tinkerbell being a fairy, she was pretty small. So, yeah. Sandrine says, hey, Robin. Hey. Jane, welcome in. Nice to see you. I know it's getting late for you, right? I think are you at 10? Are you at 11? But nice to see you. Let's see. I really enjoyed hanging out with you at Ursula's on Friday and seeing all your lovely beadwork. And Nightbot is welcoming you in. This is a very friendly and welcoming community. It sure is. I really love being part of it. Thanks all for welcoming me in too. And for coming and hanging out with me tonight on my little pop-up live with Orville. Tonight, having popcorn would actually hurt my sinuses, but anyway, fortunately, I can't eat this. And Joy says hello to Jane. Oh, hello, sweet Tanky Poo. Welcome in. Good to see you. And Shannon Tyerman says, hello to me, Jane. And Granny D says, hey, Jane. And Dreeny just said hello to her boo-boo. And everybody is welcoming in Tank, and Tank is saying hi back to her boo-boo. All right. Sandrine requested a joke. Yes, we all want to. If you haven't already, type joke. We're trying to laugh. We need a good laugh. If Nightbot is willing to accommodate. Otherwise, if you have a good joke, I would love to hear it. Tank says hello to Joy. And hello, Amy. Nice to see you. Okay, here is the next joke. A magician was driving down the street, and then he turned into a driveway. And then he turned into a driveway. Get it? A magician was driving down the street, and then he turned into a driveway. It's bad, but I'm going to laugh anyway. And Nightbot is thanking you for hanging out. Tank says hello to Dee. More hellos, more hellos. More waving hellos. Okay, it's 10 p.m. Great. All right, so not as late as maybe I thought, but it is. And Robin says that she's at 11 on her eastern side of Canada. Regina had popcorn earlier. It is my favorite food, not today. Oh, thank you. I use Orville for my pop-up lives, and I haven't seen her for a few days. Maybe she's on vacation. But Jean helped me to name Orville. So his full name is Colonel, with a K-E-R, Colonel Orville Poppy Popcorn, but we'll just call him Orville for short. I have to name all my stuffed toys as people are realizing this is Tankster. I didn't make this one. I bought it, but I did make a different one, which is currently over there. But yeah, Tankster gets to stay and hang out close by because he doesn't get in the way. Okay, Susan says, my son and daughter-in-law ordered me the headlight. Oh, yeah. In a case today, should be here tomorrow. The one everyone was talking about. Very cool. I know, like the one that Nancy uses. Yeah, the more light, the better, right? So that you can do that like diamond painting work or other fine, when you're working with dark yarn and stuff like that. Yep. Oh, 11:11. Did you make a wish? I know it's already past that, but hopefully everybody made a wish a few minutes ago that are at 11:11. Thank you. My the amigurumi food that I made my taco. It's a taco for my Talk About It Tuesdays. And then I made the popcorn for pop-up lives. And I also have some French fries that I made for my Friday finisher videos. Yeah, corny, but you know, I have not made corn yet, but I did make my my sea turtle just as a reminder to take things slow and gracefully. Take things slowly and gracefully. And then I'm going to make some other, make some other amigurumi too. But all of those, well, the food amigurumi, not the sea turtle, that comes from Knot Monster. And I bought a package of patterns by Knot Monster. And oh gosh, I think his name is Michael or Steven. Oh shucks, let me check real quick. Michael, I was right the first time. Yeah. And so it's on Etsy, and he has all kinds of amigurumi, and he's a really neat young guy, and he just learned to crochet and like came up with these things, I think, during the big C, during quarantine and stuff. And so yeah, and then he put it out there, and I bought like for $5.99. I think I got it on sale because I think he normally charges like $11.99. But I bought them on sale. So, and it came with like 25 patterns. So there's a corn dog and corn on the cob and, hamburgers and regular hot dogs and ketchup and mustard and soft drinks and just pretty much a whole big variety of foods. I love it. So more hellos. And Amy just says, we just lost power. I can't sleep without power for my CPAP machine, so I'm up until I pass out or it comes back on. Well, I hope your power comes back on. Yeah. If anybody would like to type the word mindful, then Nightbot will drop your channel link. Mindful is spelled MINDFUL. Okay. And you can do that like once per live stream or once an hour, although I've already been here for an hour. So I'm going to hang out for a little while longer because, yeah, got a fair few people here. So we'll just keep hanging out. But yes, mindful, MINDFUL, and Nightbot will drop your link so that we can go and check you out. And Sandrine says, hey, Nisi, hey. Yeah, the joke about the magician turning into a driveway. I was just imagining him turning into a driveway, not poof, I just became a driveway. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm a little bit slow. Yes, and Regina says she is sorry about the loss of your power, Amy. Thank you. And Tank says hello to Tankster. Yep. I was so glad to have my camp lantern and my neck light when the power went out the other night. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, and Sandrine is requesting another Nightbot joke. And I saw an ad in a shop window. Television for sale, $1. Volume stuck on full. I thought, I can't turn that down. That is bad. That's bad. Hello, Jeannie. Welcome in. And Joy has requested a joke, and we will get that just a second. Okay, and Dreeny says hello to Jeannie. Hey, Jeannie, hey. Okay, here is the joke for Joy. What do prisoners use to call each other? Cell phones. Wah, wah. Yes, Granny D, we will be praying for the restoration of power. Yes. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Dreeny and Jeannie and Nisi and Granny D. Yeah. These Nightbot jokes, they're so bad. Even my sheep thinks they're bad. But occasionally you'll get a good one. And I have noticed some new jokes lately, so maybe somebody updated their joke list so that Nightbot is not pulling the same old dad jokes. I found out tonight that my youngest granddaughters really like Ninja Turtles. So that's the pattern I picked from Whitney. Oh, that you win one from Nancy on Dawn's Live last night. Sorry. I had too much saliva in my mouth and I practically choked on it. Maybe I'll take a drink. My mouth is dry. Don't forget to hydrate, people. I've got some diet ginger ale in my Dutch Bros. Canada Dry. It's probably not very hydrating, but it'll at least wet my throat. Yes, Ninja Turtles are super popular because of the new movie. And I know that there's somebody in that goes into Carrie's Zoom and she's making some Ninja Turtle stuff. And apparently there's going to be Comic Con on the East Coast somewhere. Sorry, can't remember the location. But anyway, and so she was going to be volunteering at the Comic Con. And so she was making Ninja Turtle stuff because the characters that did the Ninja Turtles are going to be there. So that's kind of exciting for her. I remember watching the TMNT like quite a while ago. And when I was out shopping at the mall on Friday, I saw a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle stuff. So yeah, it is quite popular right now. So yeah, go and check out Little Treasures by Nancy. She's got a lot of patterns, and I guess according to Susan, one of them is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Oh yeah, that's right, Nancy. It's like a teeny tiny one. It's like a little guy. And Tank says hello to Michaela. Nightbot needs a nap. True. And Zach is saying hello to Granny B. Zach is still awake. He gets a day off tomorrow, so we're all happy for Zach. Okay. And Dreeny is requesting another joke. Well, let's see. And Amy says, thank you. I found my neck light so I can keep on doing some tatting. Bonus, I don't have to do dishes. Haha, right? Wow. Doing tatting? I hope that neck light is a bright light. All right, here's Dreeny's joke. What do you call cheese by itself? Provolone. Provolone. You get the alone part, but I don't get the pro part. I guess they just chose the cheese that had alone in it. Provolone. What do you call cheese by itself? Provolone. Okay. Not great. Not great. Keep going. Keep trying, Nightbot. Okay, I'm glad I got you live today, Granny D. Yeah, it was great to watch Granny D's live, as always. Huh, a light. There you go. Okay. Hello, how you doing? Yes. Well, while you're here, feel free to type in the word mindful, Arlene, and everybody can go and check you out. Thank you for coming by. And for any of you that haven't already done it, please make sure to leave some thumbs for me. I very much appreciate it. And I need to go and check out some more of your latest content. Hello. Mm-hmm. Yes, having charged battery packs are really good. I know I constantly tell my kids with the portable chargers for the phones, or they have the USB connectors on it. When you've used it, plug it in so that it's fully charged. You never know when you might need it. And Sandrine has typed in mindful so that we can everybody go and check out her link. Okay, and people are saying hello. Ah, yes. What is for dinner in the kitchen today? Yeah, you're getting up at 4:30. You may need to go to sleep. I know. I'm thinking I will probably be wrapping things up within the next 15 to 20 minutes so that I can go and get myself ready for bed, because I want to get up nice and early so I can watch Hobie Bingo and see if me or one of my YouTube friends wins Hobie Bingo. It would be cool. Hobie Bingo, for those of you that may be new in this area, Hobie is like a yarn company. Do they sell other stuff beside yarn, people? I have never actually ordered from them, but they have an app, and it's Hobbii. And you download their app, and on Mondays at 8 a.m. my time, which is Pacific time, so add the hours for where you are, they do a bingo, and it's free and it's easy. All you have to do is have their app and have an account with them so that they know they need your email address. And then if you win, then you get points, and you win yarn. Sometimes you could win yarn or points to buy yarn with. And yeah, if you're a yarny person, then you might want to check out Hobie Bingo. Again, 8 a.m. Pacific time on Mondays. And Arlie says some bacon and zucchini pasta. Ooh, that sounds really good. I love zoodles, zucchini noodles. Mm. Ah, yes. Well, we love going. We love your fiber of the day, and we love all like the question and answers. Those have been really good. That's been really fun. And there you go. Go check her out. Frenchie, if I missed, oh, okay, great. You're coming in to say hello because you couldn't sleep. Hey, Nancy. Welcome in. Yes, I know. Well, I'm going to be here for about another, oh no, 15 to 17 minutes. So, yes, if you have something really pressing you want to talk about, let's talk about it. And Nisi's got to get up early for work. 5 a.m. is around the corner. Well, I hope you get a great night's sleep. And there is Amy, very talented. Please go and check her out. And, if you think you have these people already, go and double check. That's my recommendation. Because sometimes if we haven't interacted with our friends, then we may not still, be part of their family. So go and click their link and check them out. And if you like what you see, you can leave, some yarn at their door or toss some yarn gently in their window. Hugs right back to you, Nisi. Thanks for coming and hanging out for a little while with us. And Bren Michelle, if you're still here, I hope that you're feeling better, and we are still, thinking of you and keeping your friend in our prayers, and hopefully Nightbot's bad jokes have made you laugh a little bit. And Joy says hello to Frenchie. And Nietzsche says hi to Tank and good night to Nisi. Okay, Granny D, we will see you tomorrow at, don't tell me, 5 p.m. Eastern, 5 bells Eastern. Go check out Granny D. She does her lives Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then on Saturdays and Sundays at 3 p.m. Eastern. You have a fabulous rest of your night too. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little while. I appreciate it. Okay, enjoy, and is saying good night to Granny B. Hey, Nancy. Hey. Okay. All right. Thank you, Sandrine, for keeping the jokes coming. I really do appreciate it. All right. I remember when I was a kid, I opened my fridge and noticed one of my vegetables were crying. I guess I have some emotional cabbage. Now, we heard that one on your channel, emotional cabbage. It's like emotional baggage, but emotional cabbage. So you get it? I hope you get it. I think it's funny, but at the same time, it's bad. Another bad joke, says my sheep. Okay. There's Susan's channel. She says, haha, did you get it that time? Because I know it took us a while when that joke came up on your channel. Hey, Christy Yarnbarf, hello. It's so nice to see you. Saying hello. We are going to be here for about another 14 minutes. I'm going to try to end at around 8:45 my time because I want to be up for Hobie Bingo. You're welcome. Okay. Yes, there is Frenchie's channel. If I didn't already click on that. And yes, if you would like your channel dropped, you can feel free to type the word mindful, MINDFUL, just like Nancy did right there. You can type that in so that we can go and check out your channel. Okay. Sandrine says, hey, Christy, hey. And Christy says, hey, Trini. I took a nap earlier, so that kind of messes up my nighttime sleep. Doesn't it though? I know. I had this, I don't know if you guys have heard of yerba mate. It's kind of, they do a lot of tea drinks and they have caffeine in them. And they have one called Clean. So it's like 0 calorie and it has like 160 milligrams of caffeine. That was pretty much the only thing that kept me going today. I don't know, I was really tired. And I've had some sinus pressure and pain on my right side. And so I was feeling pretty tired today, but that clean by yerba mate, I'll just kind of type it in case anybody wants to go. Clean. It gets a pretty high rating as far as doesn't have anything bad for you in it, except if you can't have caffeine, don't drink it. But yerba mate, I think I spelled that right. So that is, I really liked it. In fact, so I don't know if you guys have heard of the app. It's called Yucca, YUKA. I have an iPhone, so I don't know if it's available on Android. I assume it is. But it's a really great app. You can use it to scan barcodes, and then it gives you like a rating on a scale of 0 to 100. There's some things you don't want to do. Like if you have a favorite food, don't scan it. Don't scan it. Like if you really like bacon, don't scan the barcode label on the bacon. But then it tells you whether there's any hazardous chemicals in it. It tells you, gives you a rating, and it says it gets either a good rating or a poor rating or an excellent rating. And so when I was at Natural Grocers on Friday, I picked up the Clean, and it got an excellent rating on the Yucca app. It got an 81 out of 100. And so that is really good. It's organic, so there is no synthetic herbicides. There's 0 calories in it. There's no fats, no sugars. It's very low in sodium. It only has 5 milligrams of sodium. And it says no risky additives. So that's great. Now, like I said, it has caffeine in it. So if you can't have caffeine, then I don't recommend. But if you need a little caffeine boost, I liked it. I actually had to add a little splash of orange juice to it, but that was just because, I just wanted to. It wasn't because I needed to. I liked the taste of it by itself. But anyway. All right. So it's raining gently, so I can sit on my balcony without getting wet. Oh, covered balcony is nice. I like it. All right. Why do mathematicians hate the US? Because it's indivisible. That's a good one, actually. I like it. Yes, it does sound relaxing, Frenchie. It really does. Oh, and there's thunder somewhere in the distance. Well, be careful, just in case. Okay, here's 2 asparaguses were crossing the street when one of them got hit by a car. When his friend got to the hospital, the doctor said, "I have good news and bad news. The good news is your friend will live." Oh, I think I know. The bad news is he will be a vegetable for the rest of his life. I like that one so much. Yes. I first heard about the yerba mate from my daughter, and she's in college, and they do what they call like ambassadors. And she got selected to be an ambassador. And what that meant is that she got like many cases of different flavors of the yerba mate, mostly the teas and stuff. I don't know if she ever got any of those clean ones, but she got lots of cases of it, and then she was able to just give it away. So you give it away to your friends or people in your sororities, people in fraternities. You could set up a little table on your campus in your student center and give it out. And then you just have to post some pictures on social media with people drinking it. And so when she was down at Northern Arizona, she was an ambassador, and she really liked it. Now she's still kind of an ambassador, but she's back in Oregon now. And I'm trying to remember the last time she got some, but anyway, there is the app that I was telling you about. Zach says hi to Frenchie, and Frenchie is laughing at your joke, Christy. That was funny. Yeah, I've heard that one, I think, before. Like I knew what the punchline was, but it still made me laugh. Does it? I might have to write that down. Let me grab my pencil. Is that how it's spelled, or is it the yerba mate? L-E-A. How do you pronounce that? Anyway, And Susan says she has water in her cup and she's working on a chevron blanket, as inspired by Dawn Yarndall, I am sure. L-E-A-O, tastes better. Okay. I will check that out. I had been drinking the liquid IVs, and then I scanned the label with the Yucca app, and Now I don't drink them anymore. But yeah, I like it that the app tells you about, you know, hazardous additives and things like that. It's just good to know, because then I can make better choices when I'm at the store. It's very convenient. Hello, Your Highness. Welcome in, China. I'm only going to be here like maybe another 6 minutes or so. I think some of us have already gone to bed, and I want to make sure that I'm up early enough for Hobie Bingo tomorrow. I've been burning the midnight oil the last several days. I think it's starting to take its toll on me, so I want to make sure that I get a good night's sleep. And tomorrow I do start back to tutoring. So yeah, I need to be on my A game tomorrow. Okay, and everybody's saying hello, hello, hello. Joy says hello to China. And that's good. That's good. I know I am trying to reduce my coffee and my caffeine in general, but yeah, I want to make sure that I'm not taking in anything that has too much sodium in it. Ironically, I scanned a variety of the yerba mate products, and there was one that got a poor rating, and then most of them got a good rating, but there was one that got a poor rating, and the one that got the excellent rating, that's the one that I chose. But if they have too much sodium, that seems to be the problem. Yeah. Too much sodium, too much sugar, that's what usually gets a poor rating, or too much saturated fats, yada yada. Hey Joe, gosh, I know that there's some people coming in. I'm going to be wrapping up in just a few minutes probably, but make sure you say your hellos. And if you would like and haven't already done so, type the word mindful in, MINDFUL, and then Nightbot can drop your channel link if you'd like. And you can also get a mindfulness quote by typing yogi, YOGI. And I'm going to make sure that I do my, wrap up mindfulness quote. I really do appreciate all of you that have been here hanging out with me for about the last hour and a half. I've had fun with chit-chatting. It's really been nice to just kind of have a chill evening, relaxing with friends. I very much enjoy all of my friends in the YouTube streets, and I appreciate you coming into my home tonight and hanging out with me. I will be back again on Tuesday morning on Carrie's channel. Actually, we will be doing bingo on Carrie's channel. And then again on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Pacific, Dawn Yarndall and I will have our typical West Coast Wednesday. And we do know that that is late for some, but if you are up late, or you're up early, if you're in a different part of the world, join us on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. Pacific. And everybody is saying hello. Don't forget to double check to make sure that you are still part of the family when people drop their link. Oh no, Regina, you got booted. It happens, doesn't it? Okay, Pam. Say hi to your family for us. Good night. We love you. Take care. And she just is reaching a milestone. And I would appreciate if everybody just goes and double checks to make sure that they are still part of Dawn's family. Joe says good night to Pam. And Shan Tyrement says good night. Thank you so much for stopping by our channel today. That's great. You know what? If you haven't already, Shan, please type mindful so I can make sure that I've got you. I don't even know if I had my live up on my phone. Oopsie. I was watching Llama Mama Kayla's latest video today, and that's what I seem to have up. But that's okay. Oopsie. Okay. And my volume's on. All right. Check out her link. And no, I did not have you. So there we go. And I am going to save one of your videos. Oopsie, wait a second. To watch later while I'm getting ready for bed. I will make sure I check that out. Thanks for dropping your link. I appreciate it. And Christy says, I just found out that our fruits are coated in roach poop. That's why they look so shiny and appealing. The roaches secrete a shellac substance, which is then used on our fresh fruits and vegetables. You did have to tell us that right now, right? Buy organic if you can. Yes, good night, Pam. Good night, Wicked Granny. I'm sure she's gone, but we'll still click on those likes. And please make sure to check out Sweet Regina. Okay, and there it is for you guys to check out. Looks good. I only took a quick peek, but retired life, I'm not too far from it, but not quite there yet. Winning like the $1.5 billion in the lottery would have been helpful, but alas, didn't happen. And Joy says, take care all. Yes, once again, everybody, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. And just so I can get down there and get ready for it, I am going to type in that last mindfulness quote. All right. Everybody's saying, have a blessed night. Yes, everybody have a good night. See if your app needs updating. Yes. Yeah, sometimes that happens if you need to update your YouTube app. There is Christy's channel. Check her out. My pleasure. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Yes, yeah. True, that is true. Ugh. Still, wash that shine off your vegetables. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. Okay. And Susan says, I'm using mill ends and they're very splitty. Oh, darn. Exactly. I'm glad that I got to catch you live for a little bit. Well, thank you. Yeah, I know. I really like hanging out with you all for a while. Do not believe every wise tale you hear on the internet. Research it. Right? Right. Yeah. I mean, I thought it was a plant-based thing that they sprayed, like probably some kind of corn byproduct, but I don't know. Love and blessings to all of you in the chat. Yes. And Nancy says, good night, everyone. Okay. And so I will kind of close out with this mindfulness quote, which is quite simple, and be kind to yourself and be kind to others. As I always say, to take care and be kind. Good night, everybody. Bye.